Good morning from Parsley Hill Spaniels. It's Saturday the 17th of August. It's a bit moist here today, so we're just going to have a bit of a wander through the woods with the teddies, because they're going to go and do the sniffs, because they always like a good walk after it's been raining. Lots of lovely smells for them. Just clearing up after them, because they do like to leave little parcels for us. Yeah, better. And for some reason, even though they've got perfectly good water inside, they like to drink it or suck it off the leaves of grass. Never mind. Oh, there's an Edward. Off he goes. Here we are. I hear the chickens in the background. And there's a dog somewhere having a bark. I think that's the one up on by the old deer farm. You're all partaking in it, aren't you? Eh? Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. We've had a bit of a smoke here because we had all the wildfire smoke the other day, and it's still a bit heavy in the air, so we won't be out too long today. You're really enjoying that, aren't you? Look at you, eh? Look at it. Cheesy hasn't joined us. She said, "Stuff that. I'm staying in and not getting wet." Whereas this lot said anything to go out and explore, isn't it? The teddies have had a few questions about why spaniels for us. Why not? They are nuts and fun, and they've got such characters. Well, all teddies have characters, but love the spaniels. Springers and cockers for us is because, oops, come on Lucy, it's because the first teddy I remember is a Springer Spaniel called Rex. He was a blue roan. You don't get blue roan ones anymore, unfortunately. No, he wasn't a Cocker Spaniel, he was an English Springer. He was lovely. He used to follow me everywhere, allow me to take him on a make-believe lead, thank you for that, Lucy. Using one of my granddad's ties. So yeah, spaniels have always been in our lives, but more so in our adult life. Excuse me. We were in Germany and I had a serious car accident. I was run off the road and left for dead, and that thing where they say that, you know, you break every bone in your body. I did. Give you some idea of how bad it was. I had 127 breaks between my right knee and my right ankle, and so much so that they were going to amputate my leg, but still got it. It's there. A lot of metal work and scaffolding put in, and yes, it hurts every day, but so what? A bit of pain doesn't hurt you. Lets you know you're alive. Sorry, I've got something running. That's better. Anyway, while I was recuperating, because my other leg was broke as well, obviously, my arms and things, we heard about a dog that needed a new home. So my husband went and found the dog and said home, and brought dog home, and he was an English Springer Spaniel. It's an ex-bomb dog, actually. That his owner had him since, you know, a very young pup, trained with him all the time. Then, because of his age, he was retiring. Not the chap that owned him, the dog, because he was 7. And so the owner got the handler, I should say, got the chance to keep him. And he wanted to, but unfortunately, he got posted back to the UK as a singly, and back then we still had quarantine, as in you had to put your dog into quarantine for 6 months. And so he didn't want to do that, and so found somewhere else. And the reason why he was sent back as a singly is because 9 months before my car crash, his wife had a car crash in exactly the same place and unfortunately didn't survive. So anyway, we got him and we named him Eric. And Eric just instinctively knew that I couldn't do well, let's say with walking or anything. And it's very hard to walk a dog on crutches and on a lead, especially a spaniel. There you go, Gladys. And so it was a case of either the crutches went or the spaniel went. So I got rid of the crutches. So thanks to Eric, I started to walk unaided. But again, I still couldn't really hold on to him. But he wouldn't go very far. He'd go maybe 10 foot in front of me and wait for me, and then 10 foot in front of me and wait for me. He never went very far from me at all, which was lovely. And thanks to him, I was walking again. I was told I'd never walk again. I would always be in pain. I would be confined to a wheelchair, and if I was on crutches, I would only be on crutches for a very short time before I had to go in a wheelchair. Anyway, I'm walking. Yes, it hurts. Yes, I've got arthritis everywhere. But I'd rather be like this than not mobile, and it's thanks to Eric that I am like this. So that is why we have spaniels. Spaniels just mean the world to us. Absolutely mean the world. Oh, what's that? Something down there. So yes, so those of you that want to know why spaniels, this is why spaniels. Didn't intend to have all these spaniels. Not at once anyway. Yeah. Come on, you boogie mama. It's nice and peaceful again today, though. I didn't think it was a Saturday morning. Oh, birdies. Can't believe we're in the middle of August. Oh, there's the signs of the leaves starting to change. Where are we going? Where you been? Look at you. Yeah, I'm coming. Miss Snooty, aren't you? Hey, off we go. You coming, Gladys? We're going to go that way. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll pick up after you. Come on, off you go. Lovely teddies. There we go. Come on, Edward. Now, this may be a bit controversial to some people, but we don't believe in the rainbow bridge. Don't get me wrong. I think, you know, everybody's allowed to believe in whatever they want to believe. If you believe in it, that's absolutely wonderful. We don't believe in it because we believe that our teddies come back to us, and we see them time and time again in our lifetime, rather than when the lifetime's done. And we've got proof of that with Eric, wherever he's gone. There he is. Eric Parsley Miller the second. Eric the second and Parsley the second. His characteristics and traits are just what Eric was. First Eric. And what our first Parsley was. He's got this. If Parsley wanted something and we weren't paying attention, he would sit there and whinge at you until you paid attention and went and got whatever it was that he wanted. He would do do it all different levels, all different volumes of it as well. So you'd know whether it was but I want you to throw this, or I want to eat this, or I want you to let me out and go and bark at a blade of grass. Okay, which way are we going? We going Mustard Meander? Or we're doing boogie. Okay, looks like we're doing boogie. There you are. And that one there has just got all the traits. He'll come up and he'll people blow you because he wants cuddles. There's a certain time of day that he wants cuddles. Has done since he's a pup. And it's the same as Eric and Parsley, although we didn't have them as pups. We had them as dogs, but a certain time of the day, come up and want you to sit down so that they could lay across you for cuddles for half an hour. It's a really good excuse to stop what you're doing and have cuddles, because what could be better than cuddles with your teddy? He does it. And he likes to spoon you at night as well. But yes, we believe we've seen our teddies before. All of them. Come into our lives again and again, and we're blessed. We truly are, and we're truly honoured to be able to have them and look after them. I don't understand how anyone could hurt such innocent, loving creatures, or any creature actually. I don't understand how they do it. Wow, look at eyeball tree. It's really standing out now. Look at that. They do look like little eyeballs. Look at that. Are you making sure you're taking up all that water, Gladys? Yeah? Adelaide's funny. She thinks she's an only child. She doesn't actually think there's any other teddies with her. And she always has this surprised look on her face when she bumps into one of them. Don't you? You think you're an only child. You act like it. Go on, you. She has what we call the Parsley gene. Because when she gets frustrated with you, she does this little dance with her front paws. You know, standing in one space and dancing. And Parsley used to do that as well if you didn't do something for him. Have a little paddy. And do a little dance. Oh. What have you got there? You found all sorts, haven't you, Gladys? Which way are we going? Well, we're carrying on, are we? Oh, I've got another raindrop on me. There you go. Wouldn't it be lovely to be able to be a teddy? Not a care in the world, other than as long as you have something to eat, and you're warm, and you have a roof over your head, or somewhere to sleep. That's it. Oh, look at those. Tiny, tiny little mushrooms. Oh, there's Edward. Gladys. Look at Mama. Yes, I see you. I see you. There we are. Beautiful flowers. You missed, didn't you? Silly girl. Okay, which way now then? Are we going up or are we going up the esplanade? Which way? Which way are we going? You want to go that way, Lucy? Okay, we'll go that way. Okay, that cheesy crescent. I know it's Saturday, but it feels like a Sunday. Very peaceful. And of course tomorrow we'll be doing our Sunday saunter for Sherpa, so he gets to see all the sniffs, smells, everything that's happened during the week. Ah, looks almost like hemlock. Probably is actually. There we go. Keep away from that. Didn't do Socrates much good. We've actually got a restaurant here in St Albert called Socrates, and I think that whoever named it didn't realise that Socrates killed himself with poison, so it's not really a good name for a restaurant. Well, it does a really good breakfast in there. There's Doogie going up there. I can smell fox. Yeah, definitely fox around here. Is that what you can smell, Eric? Hey, good boy. Haircut day today, isn't it? Have your new dapper jackets on tomorrow. Gladys, what are you doing? Look at you. There you go. Yeah, go on. I'm walking them now in the hopes that I can get some housework done in a minute. Turf the acreage out of the home, put it back where it belongs, because they do like to bring it in and show it to me in case I forget what it looks like. Yeah. Hey. That's the chickens telling me that they're about to lay, or they have laid. Going on with Eden, done a little bit more. They're all painted now apart from the plinths, I think that's what you call them, ledges. This one's done. I did this one the other day, and I'll get out here next week and do the others so the weather clears up. You can still smell the smoke. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it looks like it's hazy. And you think, oh, that's because you've had rain. And it's not, it's actually the smoke. Yes, we've had rain, but had the smoke. And then it then smells like wet bonfire. Hey Edward, off you go, mate. Okay girls, we'll come and see you in a minute. Go on, move your bums. Move your bottoms. You moving your bums? Yes, no, maybe? Come on then. And to try and fill those over the next couple of months, and then that'll be it until next year. So you can't do things when the snow's down. Well, there's no growing anyway. Edward! Edward, thank you! He's got a habit of trying to play wheelbarrows with his sister when she's wet. Apparently the smell of wet fur is quite erotic for him. Couldn't say the word then. Only 2 coffees, excuse me. Need another one. Swiss, Swiss, Swiss. See some of our neodymiums. They weren't impressed with the rain yesterday. They had to sit on the bleachers and stare at it. It's quite scary getting a hard stare from a chicken. I can hear you. Yes. I'll come in and see you in a minute. Check on you. Where are you? There you are. Making all these noises, aren't you? There you are. Annabelle, Winnie, Ethel, Swiss. Thank you. So that's our little ramble for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Seeing all the vibrant colours after the rain. And we'll see you soon. Happy sniffs, everyone.